OpenAI is the creator of ChatGPT and has revolutionized AI since November of 2022 launch, delivering smarter models every other month and advanced audio-to-text and conversational capabilities and even video generation capabilities with its latest model, Sora. The company is backed by Microsoft with deep integration into their ecosystem and partnering with Apple to power its Apple Intelligence in iPhone 16. OpenAI is the true leader of artificial intelligence and is the most attractive name for the investors. So how can you invest into this company, OpenAI, is the question we're going to solve in this video. OpenAI is not publicly traded yet. You can't just buy its stock on the stock exchange right now, but there are ways to gain indirect exposure. The first method is to invest in it through Microsoft. So Microsoft has invested over $13 billion in OpenAI, and Microsoft holds a 49% stake in OpenAI's for-profit arm. So if you buy Microsoft, it gives you an indirect exposure to OpenAI's success. So the second method is through a public venture capital fund. For example, ARK venture fund, ticker symbol ARKVX, has invested in OpenAI, currently have 5.07% of its portfolio exposed to OpenAI, and another fund called Destiny Tech 100 with a ticker symbol DXYZ also have only about 5.1% exposure to OpenAI. But the problem with these open or publicly traded venture capital fund are pretty obvious. Number one, the exposure to OpenAI is too low. Number two is that even though they are invested in private companies, they are traded on an open market, so that even though the private company value doesn't move much, but because they're on the open market, their price can fluctuate significantly as the fund trades at either a premium or discount, depends on the investors' demand for their shares on the open market exchange. Now, the third method to invest in OpenAI is through its pre-IPO shares. So that will only happen if OpenAI decide to go public, okay? And some stock brokerage may offer early access to its IPO shares. Even if you can't get pre-IPO, you can just get regular shares after the IPO date. So now the big question is OpenAI going to IPO? So OpenAI announced its plan on December 27th to transition its for-profit arm into a for-profit public benefit corporation, or PBC, which could pave the way for an IPO. Okay, so what is public benefit corporation, or PBC? Unlike traditional companies, a PBC doesn't just focus on profit for shareholders. It has a legal obligation. Okay, a legal obligation to pursue a public benefit. So this type of corporation have dual mandates. Okay, so in OpenAI's case, the so-called public interest means to develop an AI in a way that benefits humanity. And in the post, OpenAI said that they aim to balance shareholder interest and public interest, allowing them to raise necessary capital under conventional terms like other companies in the AI space, pretty much going public on the stock exchange. Okay, and this means that even if the shareholders are voting to making a decision for the direction of the company, the board of directors can still reject shareholders' command, okay, if they think that the direction is going against its vision. Okay, like I said, this PBC thing is a dual mandate. Okay, and but is OpenAI going to IPO for sure? Not really, because there are roadblockers. Okay. For example, its co-founder Elon Musk has currently filed a lawsuit seeking to block OpenAI's shift to a for-profit model, expressing concerns that it deviates from the organization's original mission to develop AI for the benefit of humanity. So you think once it becomes a for-profit, it's not going to follow its mission anymore. Okay. But if you think about it, what does Elon Musk gain for suing the company OpenAI? Elon Musk's own AI business, XAI, is a direct competitor of OpenAI. Okay, blocking OpenAI's access to public funds through an IPO would slow its growth and give XAI more room to compete. Now, as a conclusion to this video, if you're looking to invest in OpenAI as a pure play, it is not possible at the moment. Okay, however, OpenAI has announced a plan to transition into a public benefit corporation, which means that it can possibly eventually lead to an IPO. When that happens, you will have the opportunity to buy the stock directly through Open Stock Exchange. In the meantime, there are two alternative options to invest indirectly. First, you can invest in Microsoft, which owns 49% of OpenAI and will benefit significantly from its success. Secondly, you could consider investing in a public venture capital fund that includes OpenAI in their portfolio. So between the two options, I personally prefer Microsoft because it's a blue chip company. Microsoft offers stability and it's a safer investment. Microsoft IPO'd in 1986 and has been a dominant player in the tech space for nearly 5 decades. Okay, but venture capital funds also usually invest in a wide range of early stage companies. Many of them are high risk. Many of them won't survive. But we know Microsoft have survived for a long time. That's why I prefer doing this route, going through Microsoft. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.